Looks like OJ, the juice is gonna be parole. They're not gonna. They're gonna release him by October 1st. The former NFL star OJ has been granted parole after about 9 years in prison for a Las Vegas arm robbery. He is in Lovelock Correctional Facility and will be on parole as early as October 1st. You know, he was apologetic. You know, wouldn't you be apologetic if you're gonna want to get out of prison? I'm sorry things turned out the way they did, Simpson told the commissioner. You know, I gotta play a video clip.
Well, some important new legal developments to tell you about for O.J. Simpson with his parole hearing set for this Thursday, July 20th. And if he gets parole, the notorious football star could be a free man as early as October 1st. But he's already 8 years into a 9 to 33-year sentence after he was convicted back in 2008 on armed robbery, kidnapping, and other charges. All of that stemmed from a confrontation that he had with sports memorabilia dealers in the Las Vegas casino hotel room a year earlier. You may remember that. So joining us now is Greg Jarrett Fox.
You know, he sure looks apologetic. Here's one where he's
now, as we mentioned before,
see how he's, you know, smirking
in this hearing. In
and
fact,
joking
it's
around.
7 with one vacancy, and a majority has to approve.
Would you call that
OJ's
a
parole.
apology?
So in other words, all 4 in this room have to say yes, or they're going to have to bring in the 2 outside parole commissioners to get them to vote. So let's see here what one by one I believe they're going to announce their decision on this. Let's listen in as the hearing proceeds.
There's all 4. See him smirking? But, you know, leave it to OJ. He's slippery. Let's see what this clip has to say.
Victims were robbed at gunpoint. It was a serious crime, and there was no excuse for it. He deserved to be sent to prison. You've been in prison now almost 9 years, the minimum amount.
But do you really think someone like him should be released out of prison? You know, it's up to you. You know, he's going to behave. Some people wish he would rot in jail until dead. But this wasn't the murder case. Yeah, it was, you know, we have a right to, you know, equal justice and for a fair hearing. In this case, I think in Nevada, they used the O.J. Simpson, Nicole Simpson case in L.A. to come down on. Let's pray that he straightens out. Because remember, he got in some trouble in Florida. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Let's pray that we don't hear about him anymore. That he's past history. This is Finch Jr. God bless and peace out.